And on this International Women's Day, if the pandemic taught us anything, it's that we deserve to enjoy what we do for a living.
Absolutely. So we spoke with author and communications expert Dr. Candice Steele Flippin, who is the author of the new book, Get Your Career in Shape, a 5-step guide to achieve the success you need, want, and deserve, about how to perform and succeed in our careers.
Dr. Candice, we are so excited to have you here, and what a perfect time. You know, we've seen a lot of people maybe reconsider where their career is going, what they want to do. So you're here to give us some help and some great advice today. But first off, congratulations on your new book. How did this all come to be?
You know, throughout my career, I have spent time with so many amazing women who wanted to get their career on track. And unfortunately, for a lot of reasons, that didn't happen. And so I decided to go back into the field and do research to help women get the careers that they need, they want, and they deserve.
We saw through the pandemic too a lot of like moms stepping away because of the homeschool or the work from home, right?
Yep.
The school at home. Will this help them kind of figure out, okay, where do I want to go from here now that kids are back in the classroom?
Absolutely. You know, women, we've been most impacted because of the pandemic. And what I've tried to do is put together some simple steps that if women can do it, they can get the career that they want. And so if you're at home right now and you think, okay, I've got my family situated, now it's time for me to focus on myself. There's just some easy steps, just 5, that if you could put them into practice, you can start moving your career in the right direction.
All right, so your SHAPE career framework. Let's go through SHAPE. What are those 5 steps?
Right. Okay. So easy. First is save. And that's about creating a strong financial foundation for yourself. Maybe throughout the pandemic or recently, you've had to really conserve your resources. But if you have a strong financial foundation, you're more willing to take risks. Number 2 has to do with understanding what hard work really means. A lot of us believe hard work means the traditional things, putting your head down and really focusing on your job. But really, it's about being aligned with the person who evaluates you. Number 3 is advocating for yourself, speaking up and being heard. Number 4 is persevering, and that's really about keeping yourself on track. Keep going, surrounding yourself with a support system, and when the time is right, knowing when an opportunity isn't best for you and when you need to move on. And finally, number 5 is educate, creating a strong educational foundation for yourself, being a lifelong learner so that when opportunity presents, you feel that you're prepared to take advantage of it.
What I don't see in there is once you're comfortable, just stick with what you know, right? Like this is kind of like,
listen, that's great. Absolutely. You know, we want to, live our best lives and feel as though we're in shape, but sometimes we need a little bit of a little nudge.
Right.
And so if you're asking yourself, is this really what I need or what I want or what I deserve? Consider this to be kind of your workout plan for your career.
What do you find when it comes to women and figuring out what their career is? What does hold them back the most?
Believe it or not, outside of all of the isms that we hear about, sexism or genderism, really could be ourselves. Women historically have had lower self-efficacy, so the belief that if we try something, we'll be successful. And so sometimes we get in our own way. If you think about anytime you've wanted to try something, whether someone is really cheering you on, but you have that self-doubt, you're telling yourself you can't do it, so you won't try. And women, we do that to ourselves. And I'm hoping that, if you find yourself in that situation, you'll try.
It's like that stat that a man will apply for a job where he's qualified for maybe 70% of the things, but women, we wait till we're 100% overqualified to even try for something new.
Absolutely. And that's an example of self-efficacy kind of rearing her ugly little head, kind of holding us down. And, if you feel that you have the qualifications, just try and surround yourself with a support system so that you can feel confident and move forward. It's a great example.
You deserve that dream as much as anybody else. Dr. Candice, such great information as always. Congrats again on the book. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Taking in all that advice right here in the heart, huh? Dr. Candice's book, Get Your Career in Shape, is out today.